Hello and welcome, Aquarius. It's Adam, your psychic witch with Arcana Mundi. I'm here to do your love reading. So, first things first, I am using the Beginner's Guide to Tarot from Juliet Sharman Burke and Giovanni Caselli as the illustrator. I used to have this deck a long time ago. I thought it was one of my first decks, but I was corrected on that. But I did use this one for a long time, and then I just repurchased it. The new version is a little different, but I love it. And we are going to use, it has a great book for beginners, okay? So if you are kind of new or want to start learning tarot, it's a good one. It's linked in the description box below, as well as the Sacred Geometry of Relationships from Lon. You do not have to be a tarot reader or learn tarot in order to use this one. It is an oracle deck, and it does have messages down at the bottom, okay? So those are great for just reflecting on our relationships, energies we need to focus on within our relationships, and etc., etc. So those are available if you'd like them down below in the description box. Also, in the description box, there is a link to book a personal reading. If you would like one with me, you can do so. They are done live through Zoom. You'll get an email after scheduling. Within 24 hours of scheduling, you will get an email with a link and a passcode for your Zoom meeting. Also, in that Linktree link, there is an option to make a donation to the channel or tip me for these readings by leaving a donation, whatever you feel called to do. I greatly appreciate all of you who do that. It does help me to support myself as I do these readings for you and keep my channel going for you so I can continue doing these readings for you. So thank you so much to all of you who have made donations. I greatly appreciate those more than you could ever imagine. And also, I just want to touch on something that has kind of been coming up lately. People are getting a lot of confusion watching so many readings here on YouTube, and I'm not the only reader experiencing this, but just remember that these general readings, they are undercurrents, and sometimes for the zodiac signs, and sometimes we are pulling on different sections of your zodiac sign, so the different groups of Aquarius, rather than maybe what you're going through. So keep in mind, make sure that if that's happening and you're starting to get confusion, it may be a sign that you need a reading, because tarot is a reflection of your energies surrounding you. And when we're reading for general signs, sometimes things can get very, we're pulling on these people instead of these people, or vice versa. The only way to truly reflect on your specific situation with your person to a 100% understanding or clarity, having that potential even, would be to schedule a personal reading either with myself or any other reader that you feel you resonate with here on YouTube. So make sure that if you are starting to get kind of confused, if you're watching too many of these readings, maybe take a little breather, and it may be an indicator that you need a personal reading with someone, okay? Whether that be me or any other reader. There's tons of really good ones here on YouTube, okay? But just know they are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force something to fit, or you'll make yourself miserable, okay? And also, if you're cross-watching on your person's sign, don't get offended if something is said that isn't true or whatnot, because keep in mind, your person may not even be resonating with that reading. You know what I mean? So just be very cautious of that. I know sometimes it can be really stressful, and you just want to make sure that if you're in that energy of feeling stressed out, or like you're not being understood in these readings, then make sure that you find one that resonates well for you, one of those readers that does feel like they're tapping into your energy, and schedule a personal reading with one of them, okay? As long as they offer them. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Spirit, ancestors, and guides. I'm doing things a little bit differently, so I like to kind of focus on a way of reading, and then we switch it up for a while, and then we switch it up for a while, and then we might go back to another way of reading later on, but for now we're going to do it a new way. So and I think you'll like it. Most people have been. So spirit, ancestors, and guides, in your light, may I seek the truth. Show me that which I need to see for Aquarius and their person. Show me that which I need to see for Aquarius and their person. All right. So Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Divine Feminine and Kindness, okay? I'll go ahead and read these and then we'll go into what Spirit is saying about them. The frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. The energy of kindness. So we're going to read kindness. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through connecting to source. Okay, so there's a very strong message coming through with Spirit, is that they're trying to guide you. Okay, so open up to that energy and understand that, you know, your intuition is trying to guide you right now. They are trying to make sure that they are helping you along through this process, because I do feel whatever we're about to read may be a little tricky, you know. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tarot. Wow, I went a lot faster on the beginning spiel on you guys. Some of the other signs, it was like 9 minutes. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway. Spirit, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I seek the truth. Show me that which I need to see for Aquarius and their person. Show me that which I need to see for Aquarius and their person. Show me their current situation here. Show me the current situation for Aquarius and their person. Show me the current situation for Aquarius and their person. Show me the current situation for Aquarius and their person. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, or possible another air sign like yourself, some earth sign as well. But what wow. Communication is a big thing right now because I'm feeling it in my throat. Sorry about that, guys. But what I'm looking at is this person feels a very strong understanding with you. They may just have these signs in their chart too, so don't take that. Signs are not totally relevant here. We can all embody the energies at any given point. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like, just because I said a certain sign doesn't mean that's who we're dealing with here. Okay, they could just be acting like one. Okay. In a good way or a bad way, who knows. But anyways, Aquarius, what I am looking at here, I'm sorry, I am shaking lately and I don't know what that's about. My grandmother used to shake and it's kind of freaking me out a bit. But the Queen of Pentacles, we are looking at someone who sees you. This is mutual energy here. But someone who sees you as a loyal, loving potential spouse, or maybe you are married to this person or have been married to them, for some of you. But for some of you, I actually feel that like there is the intention of marriage here. There is the intention of equal give and take to rebalance this connection here, in the form of stability. Okay, possibly even finance. Maybe you guys were dealing with some financial issues together and that was an issue in the past, or maybe there is this strong sense that like everyone needs to put in equality into this relationship. Like maybe you guys are both feeling like you're giving more than the other person here. And there's a strong desire for truthful, open, honest communication in order to restore this balance, because you do feel that this is a very stable connection and you do have like respect for the other person in the aspect that you feel like this could be loyal and they could be loyal to you and they could give you so much and you could give them so much as well in return. It's a pretty stable energy here. I do feel that there's maybe been possibly some harsh communication, possibly some misunderstandings that need to be clarified here. There needs to be some clarity brought into this situation. I feel like through truthful, open, honest communication, I feel like that's where this energy is coming in, of kindness, making sure that you are, you know, being very loving and nurturing with this divine feminine energy as well in that communication. So you're understanding things from their perspective and allowing them to see things truthfully from your perspective, and just allowing your intuition to guide you toward this connection, because I feel Spirit is trying to right now. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I seek the truth. Let's look at what they're feeling for you. Show me what Aquarius, this person, is truly feeling for them right now. Show me what Aquarius, this person, is feeling for them right now. Show me what Aquarius, this person, is truly feeling for them right now. Okay, so here's the thing. They do see your value very strongly. but they maybe kind of have gone a little cold, stopped communication, or you have stopped communication with them and they see that in you. But there is an emphasis on understanding the value and beauty of the other person, and understanding that, you could be, again, dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius as well. Heavy earth and air here. But what I'm saying is, but it could be fire too, Leo. Um, but there is an understanding of your value here. Okay, there is an understanding of your value to them, and the understanding that there is the ability, that there is the potential for this to be healed, that you guys both hold the wands of action to manifest this on the heavenly plane and the earthly plane. Okay, one thing about the world, a lot of people are like, it might be the closing of the cycle that they're feeling of this cold energy as well. I don't feel it's the closing of this cycle, because they do desire this with you, the equal give and take here. But what I do feel is, with the world card, something a lot of readers don't acknowledge, it is two laurel wreaths bound together with red ribbons, which symbolize love. Okay. So it is two halves completing the whole of this infinite circle or loop, right? Meaning a ring connection. Now, when we look at this, it's about the power that is bestowed upon you from the divine. Again, going back to that divine guidance to manifest this on both realms, what you choose. That you both have the wands of action to do this here, okay? And I feel like they are very heavily understanding your worth to them, okay? Especially with this Queen of Pentacles energy. They understand the loyalty, the love, the stability that you bring into their life, and could potentially even be bettered by you guys coming back into balance and giving and taking fairly within this connection. And I feel that you feel this as well in this mutual here. You want it to be that way. And maybe that's why you've gone cold, or they've gone cold, because it was like we are expecting this energy. It was, I feel like, okay, so the Queen of Swords always has a butterfly, and it's about the energy being able to be changed, okay? Now, I feel like what is needed in order to change that is the equal give and take here, right? And the communication about that and how to move forward with that, okay? I really do feel that, there's a strong urge on both of your parties to want to make this work and stabilize the connection once more, because you saw it as very stable. You saw the loyal, loving spouse within them, okay? All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to look at your possible path to unity and the outcome here. Show me the outcome. Okay, so Aquarius, this is not surprising to me. There's like this undercurrent that's been going on here, okay, in your readings. Now, I'm going to move these up a little bit. Sorry for the glare. We'll just slide these. Anyway, slide these down. Sorry, guys. I need more space here. Okay, so don't get freaked out by that double card. I'm going to explain that in a minute. So again, there's an understanding of accepting that you have love for each other, okay? And possibly a need to control your emotions. Don't let them get too heated in this conversation about restoring the balance, okay? What's happening here, the King of Cups, you both have a lot of love for each other, and it's about accepting and understanding and acknowledging that you do have the love for each other, okay? I actually read this came out next. I don't know why I did that, sorry. But then there's also the understanding of the counterpart here, understanding that you guys are counterparts. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, understanding that the stability of the connection is important, standing in abundance and working together towards, creating that loyal, loving, equal give and take within this relationship, because you are showing up as divine counterparts. And what's happening is there is a necessitated like there is a necessity to understand the love that you have for this person and embrace it to its fullest potential. I do potentially see marriage in this connection, and we'll get to that in a minute. But what I'm looking at here, Aquarius, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. We have the World. I do feel that, with these cards here as well, there is this divine inspiration of understanding. They want you to accept that you need to stabilize this connection. Accept your feelings toward this. This is what Spirit is guiding, okay? This is the potential path to unity and then the outcome. So, well, potential path to unity and outcome all together. But what I'm looking at here is, the understanding of the worth of each other here, the understanding of the love that you have for each other and embracing that fully. Again, where accepting your intuition that this is divinely guided and a fated connection, the Wheel of Fortune, that things will start to go back in your favor once you can do this communication, once you can bring forth this truthful, open, honest, respectful, loving communication about how do we rebalance the scales and hearing each other out in a full, respectful way here, and expressing kindness toward each other rather than coming at each other in anger or frustration about the situation, okay? Because I do see there's potentially marriage with this Four of Wands here. It's about a stable foundation that can grow into something better, right? And usually this is possible, a twin flame connection, very stable energy, a very stable foundation within this connection, and it could potentially lead to marriage. Now, what I do see, and this is something that has been popping up in your energy, in order for this Four of Wands to come about, there may be a need here. I'm going to pull this down so you can actually see it. There may be a need here to let go of toxic behavior patterns, okay? Whether that's defensive mechanisms of throwing up the sword and, like, we're not going to make this work, whatever, I'm not even open to it, their end or your end, or possibly what we have been reading in the past is that external energy, right? That external influence that you have faith in, that you believe in, that maybe is just guiding things in the wrong way here. Okay, maybe they're kind of playing games with your emotions with with your person, because these are the lovers here, chained to this thing that the devil sits upon and he torments, right? So, but you've put your faith in there to be chained there in the beginning, right? You've put your faith in this external person. So it could be a friend, a family member, a loved one. There may be a need to break free from these chains, okay? So if there is someone kind of inserting their input, opinions, or authority over this connection about you guys coming back together, be very cautious of that energy, because there may be a need to sever the tie or at least sever the control they possess over you, okay? So that would mean, like, either cutting this person out of the mix if they don't belong there, or setting a boundary that they can't access you in this way again, like standing up, cutting these cords, and, being like, we're not letting this happen anymore. I need to make my own decisions for myself, or your person does if it's on their end, or maybe it's both of you dealing with the same person. But this connection is between us. You are not welcome in our connection. But that doesn't mean you have to, like, let go of that person in your life. But it means take what they say with a grain of salt, and don't let them influence your decisions regarding your happiness and your life, because this connection with this other person, with the person that you want to be with, is more important. And for some of you, this may be about addictions, sexual addictions. It could be, drug addictions, alcoholism, whatever it may be that's influencing this connection. And there needs to be something addressed with that, okay? There needs to be a break in the connection of that third influence, whether it be a drug or an alcohol problem or a person, okay? Some kind of boundary to keep you and your love protected as you walk along your path here to get to your Four of Wands, that commitment that you guys are waiting on here, okay? So keep that in mind. I don't know why this is so blurry out here. It's really weird. But keep that in mind. Keep that in mind going forward here, Aquarius, okay? I hate to have to say that kind of stuff, but sometimes, there are people that even if they don't mean it like maliciously, just insert their thoughts, which then cause fears within us, and then it like hurts our ability to see clearly the connection. And spirit is clearly saying here, follow your intuition, follow your heart toward what we're showing you, because this doesn't matter. This is irrelevant in your life. It does not need to be in your life. This devil energy is what they're flat out saying. We have given you something that is fated for you. Do not let this come in the way of it. Okay? So keep that in mind. But I do really feel like this can be a really good situation. They may have gone cold on you, but I feel like they did it in defense. It could even be that this person saw whatever was going on with this third person, and they like were like, I can't deal with that. And that's why they did that, even though they see your worth. The Nine of Pentacles, oddly, is the Empress of the Minor Arcana. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is actually understanding that this person is your person, possibly. Like the Empress is the Empress, and we know that's your person. That's the one you choose to be your person. The Nine of Pentacles is the potential of that. I feel like they're in that understanding of that you are the potential of person, because they feel this intuitively, but this person is like kind of questioning it, defending themselves until you acknowledge it as well, is what I'm getting, Aquarius. Could be reversed. Keep that in mind. It is a general reading, but that's what I'm getting. And I feel like it has something, this person pulled their energy back because of this third party. Whether you have like, maybe you drink a lot, or maybe, we all do things, or if there's some kind of person, influencing your thoughts about this or something. I feel like they threw up their sword because they were like, until you deal with that, I can't. Okay, so keep that in mind, Aquarius. But I do see a really strong future for you and this person. Probably marriage. I'm going to be honest. You guys have counterpart cards here, and there is love here. You guys just need to acknowledge what spirit is showing you about your feelings toward this person and the potential for it to be stabilized, and how you can get about that, by communicating in a loving way, because it is fated for you for this Four of Wands with them, if you should choose. We all have free will, and you may choose that this person is more important to you than them. But I feel if you do choose this person is more important to you than them, then Aquarius, what you're probably going to end up doing is repeating that cycle. And that's what I'm getting a forewarning on of this. Okay, it's like this will continue to block this for you in the future. So be cautious of that. And cross watcher, if that's you, then be cautious of that as well. Okay, if you're the one with the devil energy here, then be cautious of that as well. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy toward this situation, towards finding your path with this person, or if you choose not to be with this person, then finding your path in breaking this cycle. But I love you guys. I'm going to send you all the positive energy toward this. Whatever you choose to do, we all have free will. So if you want this person, go for them. If you don't, then, you got to do what's right for you. But follow your heart always. Your heart will never lead you astray. Okay? But I will say, guys, there is some strong potential of completion, of feeling complete and loved here, if you want it, and stable. I feel like you guys have been in this energy of instability for a while because of whatever this is, or whoever this is. But anyway, Aquarius, smash the like button, because honestly, I keep having to do, I love Taurus, but I mean, they keep getting all the bonus readings because they always smash the like button. So make sure you smash the like button if you want the bonus reading for your sign. Give them a run for their money, dude. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can schedule one in the description box below. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel for these readings, I thank you so much for all of you who do that. Any little bit really, truly does help. And if you would like to subscribe, hit the notification bell, feel free to do so. Whatever you feel called to do, I'm greatly appreciative for your support. I love you guys and sending you all the positive energy toward your desired outcome for this situation. Have a great week, Aquarius.